people's... Just looking for my moderator's username. Oh wait, I don't think I added. I think I hit cancel. Whoops. Cool. Okay. How are y'all today? Today has been an eventful day. Yesterday for me was also an eventful day. I am this close to starting manufacturing. I am just waiting on the final fabric to be ordered in bulk. And that's the funny part right now. Honestly, that it's the unfortunate part that's taking the longest. And we were told it was available in bulk, and now we don't know. So we may be back to square one, but I'm gonna say that they're available. It's available somewhere. We're gonna figure it out. And we're gonna find it, and it's gonna be okay. I might have a lot of scraps, but I'm gonna tell my manufacturer to give me all my scraps, because fabric is a huge waste, or there's a lot of waste, and it pollutes a lot. So we're gonna try to take care of that at the same time. Will I be doing it all by hand? No. So, I may have to do snap caps all by hand, because I do want to, because the flares come off, they're snaps. So I do want to have caps available for the pants if people want them. I may have to do that by hand, which is about 4,000 snaps. But the garment is being made by a manufacturer in New York. The pattern was made by a pattern grader in New York. The fabric is from a fabric store in New York. So I have a team in a sense, but basically I give them all the supplies, I give them my idea. We made a sample, I gave them my sample, and they produced a finished version. And if I liked it, we continued with it. If I didn't, we kind of pedaled back until I liked it. And now that we have everything kind of finessed enough for manufacturing to waste the least amount of fabric, to do everything correctly, I need to buy, I have garment bags to buy, some hangers left to buy, some elastic left to buy, and a lot of the snaps left to buy. And I want to say thank you to anyone who's bought or helped out with that to kind of achieve that goal. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. Any help is everything. Any support, word of mouth, talking about the potential of a shorter stature line, then hopefully one day embracing into an all types of people line. But we got to get through the little successes first, and we're hitting a lot of roadblocks. So anything that you guys can keep track of it on the fashion wish list in my link tree. We are so close to having everything that I need. I bought all of my bottom hangers the other day because they were on sale, so I got them like half price. And I've had a couple of people help me out here and there, but like the fabric, I'm paying for it all by myself, and it's gonna be at least thousands of dollars for how much I need, because we're producing 100 pieces, 25 in each size. So it makes it a little hard when you're not sure if it's available now, because they told you it's available now. It may not be. So that's all I really want to say about it, because it's something that's actually really upsetting me right now. And I do fashion updates and fashion line updates on my YouTube, Shauna Rae Unfiltered. So there will be a video about what we went through yesterday and what I went through today, because I do want to show you the journey. I want to show you what goes into making this, if it's something you want to do, or if it's something you're interested in just seeing. So I think it's really important to detail that. Unfortunately, I'm not taking a camera on the go with me, and everyone's on camera and stuff, because that's like It's a lot in New York, but I'm coming back the next day and I'm talking about it. So there will be a video on the YouTube eventually about this, and it'll be, all of those videos will come out by launch, so, or around launch date, so you guys can see it as it comes to birth. Hi, Heidi. I heard you saw Riley. Yeah, I heard you talk to Riley about her idea. I don't mind the idea. I just like, we have 5 dogs. It's kind of like picking children. Did I have fun? I did and I didn't, because I was stressed over it. And I felt like, I was like, I'll be okay once everything is paid for. Like, that I needed to pay for today. Because, like, my fabric, I have to order tags and stuff, and, like, the fabric quality and what it's made out of depends on what kind of tag that tag I will buy, it depends on it. So it's, like, a little stressful, because everything's dependent on the fabric. So, it's, like, the one thing that can't go wrong. Yeah, I heard you guys talked about placement. We'll see what happens. I mean, she's been talking about stuff like that for a while, and I mean, with our sister tattoo, she doesn't bring it up anymore, so I guess that's not happening. As for the show, I really can't say anything about it. I'm sorry. I don't need high blood pressure like you. I do try to breathe. It's just my anxiety gives me no chance to. I'm really nervous and anxiety ridden about my line right now, because this is like the beginning, and I don't need anything to go wrong more than it already has, and a lot of roadblocks have been hit so far. Yo aprendo español, pero mi español no es bueno, lo siento. Yeah, we were, and then she stopped drawing for it, so I don't even know anymore, but we'll see. I mean, I would always do that, and I would do it with my other sisters too, but I don't know. It's like, if they don't bring it up, I'm not gonna bring it up constantly, because I feel like I'm just gonna keep annoying them about it. I do play video games. We actually have a Twitch community and a Discord community where we do some of that stuff. Oh, thank you. I know, that is like, I only speak that well because I've practiced that and I've said that repeatedly in Spanish, so it's gonna sound good. You have me in a conversation. Like, I got stuck on the plane with a woman who only spoke Spanish, and we had a 19-hour delay. And she was like putting in translator and talking to me by typing English, and I responded in Spanish, and I'm just like, a las seis, and like, at a certain point, I was like, I have to type too. I can't. Like, I got nothing. I was like, I can follow you, but I can't speak it. When the video is moderated, it means that someone from my community is making sure that people are following, like, the rules, like, of being kind, not doing anything to be aggressive towards someone else, also not being aggressive towards me or asking specific questions, spamming, all that kind of stuff. Aw, thank you. I hope your mom is doing well as well. Yeah, I understand way more Spanish than I speak. When I was a barista, actually, I spoke a lot more Spanish because we had a salon and a Sephora next to us, and a couple of the workers spoke Spanish predominantly. or just chose to speak Spanish because my assistant spoke Spanish. So I learned like a lot of kitchen Spanish as well because my mom runs a kitchen. So that's where a lot of my Spanish was very useful. And then I quit. And I haven't used it as much since, and I've kind of lost it. It's not like we don't allow certain questions. It's just a matter of if I'm ignoring it on purpose, or I've said something and I'm like, or I've answered it already. It's just a matter of respect me and my boundaries of not wanting to address it more than once if necessary. Was my last name Polish? You mean my first last name? Because I changed my last name to Rae. As far as I know, I grew up thinking I was Polish, but I'm German, Russian, something, Baltic. I would pull up my ancestry, but I don't know if my phone is logged into it. Because I can read it for you. Got you. Let me see if I can get into my phone. I can guess my stuff. I hack my accounts all the time, which is weird to say, but like, I forget a lot of my information. So I'm just like, okay, it's gotta be something. Like, what was my brain thinking that day? Oh, you missed the show? I'm sorry. That's why I kind of made the YouTube so people could still follow our life. Not affiliated. Great. It must be this one. So I was like, you can follow the YouTube, but we are working on making sure you see the family in my story, no matter what. We're working on stuff. You're Slavic? That's cool. I actually know someone that lives in Slovakia. Okay. DNA? Yes, your DNA results summary. No, I don't want to take a survey. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got you. Okay. So I am 35% Germanic Europe, or I guess Germany. Yeah, Germany. 19% Scottish, 18% Eastern European and Russian, 16% English and Northwestern European, 4% Swedish and Denmark. I don't know the actual what you would call someone who lives in Denmark. 3% Baltic, 2% Balkan, 1% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples, 1% Southern Bantu peoples, and 1% North African. That is my ancestry, as much as I know. Thank you. That is what makes the tiny Shauna. Danish. Thank you. I didn't put that two together. But yeah, I was like, I knew that. I just couldn't think of it. Yeah, but so I think the most shocking thing for me was finding out that I'm not Native American. My entire life, we grew up thinking that we like came from 2 tribes at least, and we're actually not Native at all. Yeah, that it kind of hurt me to find out that I wasn't Native American as well, because my mom has vases. Like, I had a huge connection to the culture in a sense by like doing research and stuff. We did projects on Native American history in school and stuff. I was very happy to say I was Native American, and now I'm not anything North American or South American or like Australian. I am literally Asia, Europe, Africa. That is where I come from, which is really funny because I thought I came from North American, South American, English area. Like, I thought I was more probably likely Hispanic because of the Native American than I was African. So that was a strange thing to find out. One, that I'm 30% African, but also not Native American. And then that actually predominantly a lot of my ancestry is German. I mean, we always thought we were like Polish, which is close to the area, but I thought it was Irish, and I'm actually Scottish. I'm German, Russian, and Scottish predominantly, and that's not something I thought at all. Isn't that strange? You think you're one thing growing up your entire life, and you can totally be another thing, which is totally why we shouldn't make cultures or anything taboo to each other. We should enhance our education on learning about other cultures and other types of traditions and stuff, because you never know what you could be, and at the end of the day, we should all treat each other the same. Thank you. You rock too. As per anything show-wise, I really can't talk about anything. I will let you guys know as soon as I can. Yeah, see, I thought I was Irish too. You're half Spanish? That's cool. You were always told you were German, but apparently not. See, I was always told I was Polish, Irish, Native American, and maybe German, maybe, but it was most likely Polish. And I think there was a couple things else in there, but I can't really remember. But I'm totally not what I thought I was at all. I was like, the German is the closest thing I could have seen coming. The rest of it's like, where did that come from? Russian? Russian. Like, Russian, Baltic, Balkan, Cameroon, South Africa, and I can't remember the middle part of Africa that they said. Oh, the Bantu people. I was like, I didn't see that coming at all. I was like, I feel like we always kind of had an inkling that maybe it wasn't Native American, but we were very ensured in ourselves that it was Native American. You have 1% black? I have apparently 3, which is the strangest thing to say because I don't know. I grew up with a very pointed family, and I think it's ironic. And I think that there's a couple exes out there that probably called it. I know African isn't necessarily black, but I can tell you by the details they provided that, and it's linked to actually black African versus white African, because the way my ancestors came to this country is linked to, I think, slavery. Because we came in through plantations in South and North Carolina. So unfortunately, I don't think that my ancestors that came from Africa had it easy. So, but I at the end of the day, no matter what my percentage is, I don't know the culture. So I can never say that I 100% am, like, I wouldn't go out there and be like, yeah, I'm black, because I'm not. I didn't grow up in that culture. I don't know that struggle. And, you know, if I was raised in knowing about my African roots per se, then I would have been what is called white passing, and it's still a different experience. So I can relate to someone's experience, but I can't say that I've had that experience. So nope, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. It's a moral code for me. I went through struggles. The people with other differences went through struggles, and yes, they may be similar, but they are not the same thing. and I can't say that I identify because there is a culture and a struggle that goes with it, and I don't know, it's a big thing for me. It's a wall, and I think it needs to stay there for just respect of the people that have gone through that struggle. Yeah, see, I hate the fact that I'm like Russian and I'm all this stuff and like I don't speak it. But my grandfather actually speaks Russian. I'm actually not related to him at all because he's Mark's biological father and Mark is my stepdad. But maybe he'll teach me Russian because I'm 18%. Hi. I heard Brazil's a big fan base area. So hello Brazil, hello people in Brazil. I like sushi and empanadas. Those are great dishes. I also really like smoked salmon and mahi tuna. Yeah. I will eat those things all day. So any meals really consisting of those that taste good. Hi, Mark. Yeah, sushi is great. And honestly, since we've moved to New York, it's been like a thing I eat a lot. I'm craving it currently. And yeah, I don't know if I can stop eating sushi. So I can't move somewhere that doesn't have sushi or doesn't have good sushi. Because the place that I get it from, in the neighborhood I live in, they like make it with love. I mean, when they answer the phone, sometimes they don't sound happy. But they make the sushi with love. And it's just so good. I don't know. I'm sushi obsessed. Hello from New York. Hello back. What's my favorite meal to cook? I'm not the best cook. I made vegan chicken nuggets. I like to eat that a lot. I like to eat what I cook. I don't mind making pierogies. It's just a process. But I think like I'm more of a baker. So I like to bake brownies and banana muffins. Those are like one of my favorite things. The only thing I hate about making banana muffins is cleaning the banana muffins because all the fiber gets stuck on the mixer and it's just a gross cleanup. Yes, I would love to do that. I am also driving more, so I gotta get out there and do more driving, like, during busy times and doing the more intricate stuff. I still want to go to a parking lot and just park. But, I'm working on everything. I've had my license for a year, actually. I'm not gonna lie, like, it doesn't feel like it, but that's because I didn't have a car for a little bit of that time. After the show ended, I didn't have my car accommodated. So, the last time I had driven before my car was accommodated was during the, trial driving, that you saw in season 2, if you watched the show. And, yeah, so getting back in a car that was completely different than what I learned in, what I was trained in, was scary. And then I had this different seat, so I had to get accustomed to that, and I'm still getting accustomed to it. I'm still getting very accustomed to it. It's a lot more sensitive than I am used to dealing with. There's a place in Daytona that has great sushi. Ooh, okay. The compass is backwards because the image isn't mirrored. I was like, It's actually really not. I didn't mirror my image. I'm sorry. It'd be really sad if it was backwards, though. Could you imagine? It's been on my wall for months. Could you imagine if I didn't know how a compass works? You refuse to drive on the LIE. See, that's the thing I gotta get better at. I'm not bad at driving on the LIE. It's just about getting on there and doing the, actual, pushing forward kind of situation. I have to be a dominant driver, and I'm not yet, because I don't know the dimensions of my car, really. I don't know much, okay? I am still learning. Have I ever visited Puerto Rico? No, but one of my sisters has gone, twice. She's going again for Thanksgiving or something. Hi. How am I doing? I'm doing well. It hasn't been the easiest 2 days. Yesterday was an adventure and a lot of walking, and today was another adventure, so we'll see how everything works out. Have a good night. Bye. Family's doing okay. It's actually one of the reasons I didn't start this live on time. I was showing my mom the fabric I bought to celebrate the potential, my manufacturing almost being ready to start, or honestly, it is to celebrate my manufacturer starting. It was just going to be one of the last times I was able to get this fabric. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it, and it's been a day. So it's I was showing it to her, and then she told me that my idea wasn't 100% what she liked, and I mean, I really don't care. I love her to death, but it's my outfit. It's my creation. If I want to put sequins and butterflies together, I can put sequins and butterflies together. If I want to put spray paint and vomit together, I can do that too. But that sounds gross. Well, if she doesn't know the person, then she shouldn't be talking. That just makes everyone look bad. But then my mom distracted me for 10 or so minutes, and I wasn't set up or anything. I'm excited for the clothing line to start, or the one outfit to really get out there. We're developing 4 sizes, but I can't say it's gonna 100% look like the most recent video I released yet, because it's not guaranteed to look like that.
Kara.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
She came into the restaurant today.
Oh, apparently someone saw my mom while she was working and said to say hi. So hello, Kara. But yeah, so I'm very nervous because I want it to be what I've been showing people, and I don't know if it is, or if I'm gonna have to do another round of samples. So we'll see. I need my fabric store to get back to me. Sparkles and butterflies go great together. Yeah. So it's been a little bit of a day. Oh, I'm sorry your godfather passed away. That's never okay. I hope you're doing well. If you need anyone, we have a Discord community, and there's plenty of people that you can lean on. She came by my door and said it was Kara, so I don't know. I'm sorry if we're getting your name wrong. Would I like to go abroad soon? If so, where? I would. I think I want to go to Spain and Italy and stuff. I think those are probably my first 2 places. Maybe Finland and that Switzerland and that area up there. I think we're probably going to stay mostly Europe first. Just because, 1, my family knows a little bit about it. 2, it's the places I wanted to go. But I definitely want to go to some places in Africa, and I want to go to Australia, and I would like to go to some places in Asia. I want to go everywhere. I'm sorry. But I don't know about when. I want to fund this line. I want to get somewhat comfortable with my life and become independent and then think about going traveling. I want to, when I come back from traveling, not to have to deal with so much stress and catch-up work. That is like my biggest fear, is like going away on a trip and then having to come back and do all this catch-up work. Because that's my life right now. Is like when I go away, like I went to Atlanta for African Cancer Awareness Month, or Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I came back and I was like scrambling to get back to my normalcy. So I don't want to have to do that. I don't know. I want to be successful enough not to have to stress before having to go on vacation and then come home. Because I hate having to stress. Vacations can wait, you know. I'll just take so many vacations in a row, it'll make up for it. You live in Australia? Yeah, I'm like, the only thing that might stop me from coming to Australia in certain areas is the bugs and the insects. I know it's not as bad as everyone probably makes it out to be, but still, I don't know, because like, there's a lot. Yeah. So yeah, I think with traveling, I'm definitely probably going to hit Spain and Italy because, one, I want to go to Milan. Being a fashion person, I want to go to Milan. And like, it would be even better if it was like Fashion Week and I could be there. But that's a different goal. And I would like to go to Spain because of I love Dias de los Muertos and the culture of Spain, and it would really help me with me learning the language. And then I definitely want to go to Korea and Japan because they're just seem like really cool places. And I would like to go to Disney while I'm there in Japan. And then if we go to France, I would like to go to Paris's Disney as well. I would like to hit all of the other places that have a Disney because I think like seeing different cultures and the way they interpret something is really cool. I think it's really cool. Have a good night. Favorite vacation spot that I've been to so far? I'd have to say, like, we stayed at this place in Hershey, and that was pretty nice. It was like this little farmhouse, and they had like alpacas and stuff, and there was a creek. But I also liked where we stayed in New York. That was nice. Being in the middle of fashion district was really nice. Greetings from Spain? We were just talking about Spain and how I want to go. Hola. Where am I from? So I was originally born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I live in New York now. And I also spent some time living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If I stay in the metro areas of Australia, I'll be okay. Okay, sounds great. You want to go to Korea too? My sister loves BTS. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Riley works for a vet place, and Coda goes in with her because he helps her through her day and what she goes through. He's like a service animal almost, but like not a service animal yet. So she got him a scrub top. And he loves clothes. He loves wearing shirts and stuff. He's such a weird dog. But so him and Riley go in scrub tops together to work. And it's cute. He's adorable. He's a good doggy. Am I a Steelers fan? Well, I'm from Pittsburgh and I'm not a huge football fan, but go Steelers. Aloha. Hawaii. I want to go there. That's one of the main states that I do want to go to is Hawaii. And I hope that anyone who lives there is doing well with the forest fires. If you lived in that area and you were affected, I hope that you're doing okay. The safari in the Serengeti. That does sound super cool. See, that's the kind of stuff I do want to do. I also want to go see the Seven Wonders. So I definitely want to go to like Egypt and stuff. I think I've always had a huge connection to like Viking culture, Egyptian, Native American, and some like African tribe cultures. So I definitely want to go explore for the culture versus just go to the place. If that makes sense. I know a lot of people just go to see the place and like look at the sun in different areas, but I want to go and I want to explore the culture. I want to eat some of the food. I want to talk to people. I want to just live in it, soak it in like a sponge. Cute outfit like my shirt? Thank you. I put this on because I didn't want to wear anything else, but thank you. How's Pit Pat? She's gonna hate that you called her that. She's doing good. She's busy with work and life and not. I just heard her say, who called me Pit Pat? I showed her some fabric I bought today, and she doesn't 100% think my idea is going to work. She thinks it's too much. And I don't think so. I think it's going to look fine. And I think that she just tries to do less all the time. I think that she can do so much, and she doesn't do the extra accessorizing. Hi from Brazil. Hello. If I remember correctly, oi. I look fabulous no matter what I wear. Thank you. I'm gonna wear a garbage bag next time. You like when I have short hair? Thank you. I'm actually gonna cut it one more time for Halloween and then I'm growing it long again. Hola. Hi, Shauna. Oh, I'm just reading that. Hi, Ryan. I meant to say hi, Ryan. What ghost story? I have a ghost story? Since when? Is it a ghost story about me? Am I a ghost? Do I have a ghost story? Have I been affected by a ghost? Have I spoken about that before? I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm working on my costume. I have like the lining for the bodice I'm doing done, but I don't know if I'm going to make it a little smaller before making it in the shell just because it looks a little big. But I know the shell doesn't have as much stretch as the lining does. I'm using like an inappropriate lining. I'm using a polyester when I should actually just be using a decent lining. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm making a Tiffany from Bride of Chucky costume, but like not the actual dress. I'm making a short dress. I don't want to do the whole long wedding dress thing. No, thank you. As far as other social medias and other accounts, if it's not in the link tree, it's not real. So as far as those rumors, no. Not gonna happen. Do I need a boyfriend? No, no one needs someone else. Need is a big word. I think it's healthy for you to want someone in a healthy amount. Like I said, healthy amount. But I don't think you necessarily need anyone. You shouldn't be so dependent on a relationship, romantically specifically, because you should be taking care of yourself and working on yourself to the point where you're okay with taking on someone else and what their life has to come for. So, yeah, that's just how I think about it. I don't know. Do I want kids? That's a heavy question that I don't know the answer to yet. What do I need other than coffee and air to breathe? Well, I can't drink coffee because I'm allergic. But I need water. I need shelter. Well, I mean, in some sense, I need some clothes on my back. And ice cream would be good. I'm okay with having ice cream. I would make a great mom. We don't know that. What if I have a kid and like my brain switches? What if I crack under the pressure? Your goal is to make friends. Go out there, make friends, do it. I think if you focus on your goal, then you'll achieve it. You don't drink coffee either. Favorite Halloween movie? I love the Saw series. It's like my ultimate favorite. Ice cream is comfort food. It honestly really is. Yeah, my favorite holiday is Halloween, honestly. I'm super excited for it. I don't know if we're doing anything for it, honestly, now. I might be going to upstate, if anything. I know, I'm very excited for the new Saw movie, but at the same time, like, I'm a little worried because the last one wasn't as amazing as it could have been. Do you have anxiety when I drive? I have anxiety when I do a lot of things, driving included. Aw, thank you. You're an amazing person, too. It's nice to see your name here as well. I would say see you, but I unfortunately cannot. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Do I carve pumpkins? We do and we don't. It depends on if the rest of the family has the time to like go get pumpkins and put the time aside to carve pumpkins. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We need a good corn maze. That corn maze was kind of unfortunate. It was so sad and small. So we need a good corn maze. What about Saw that makes it my favorite? The intricacy, the detailed planning of the John that goes into it. Everything is expected in his mind. He knows how you're going to react. So he sets the trap for that reaction. And I think that's cool. He studied humans and that's cool. Would I ever travel abroad with the show? Yeah, I would if we're filming anything or I'm working on my YouTube and I travel, there's definitely going to be some way of showing it to you guys. I definitely want to show you my experience with diving into other cultures and other parts of the world. I know a new Saw movie is coming out. I'm getting very excited about it. Hellos. It is detailed and creative. That's why I really like it. You just binged the show on Max? Aw, I'm sorry. I would say if you, Discovery Plus has bonus scenes that may be out on YouTube now, but I'm not sure. But there was bonus scenes from Season 1 on Twitter, which is now known as X. You watched a Saw parody? Oh my gosh. That had to be interesting. I didn't know they really made a parody either, but I guess they have made a parody of almost everything. Like how Winnie the Pooh, they made that horror movie. It wasn't horrible. I've seen it. But it didn't really have much of an ending. Would I ever visit Dallas? Yeah, if I had stuff to do in Dallas. Sauce sometimes its own parody. I mean, I like Saw. So it can be a lot and it can be a not. And then like I think watching it with someone who's watching it for the first time is always like the best thing about it, because as someone who's watched it so many times, I know everything. I know how everything is detailedly orchestrated. I know who is who and what is what. And I'm watching my person that I'm watching it with, or my family member, or whatever, just figure it out. And I think that's so cool. Because sometimes you're like, I have to help you connect the dots, and other times they're like, wait a minute. Do I enjoy outdoor activities? I do, but I have no one to do them with. And I don't live in the best area for outdoor activities. So if I lived in a good area for it and I had people to do outdoor activities with, I would. Love the realness between my relationship with my sisters. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we thought it was very important for us to be as authentic as possible. Are we still on Long Island? Yes. Oh, you met my mom today. Okay, so you are what my mom said was Kira. You're Kyla. Hi. I'm gonna tell her that she got it wrong. Do I like pizza? Yes, I love pizza. And I really don't want to talk about food because I'm starving. I don't have anything. I know you do outdoors. I don't know where to go. Maybe we should go together. Reptiles. Riley has a leopard gecko, actually. You've never seen it on the show, but she does have a leopard gecko. Do I like coffee? I did, and then I worked as a barista and developed an allergy to coffee. I'm also allergic to MSG, so coffee causes some inflammation in my dead tissue in my head, which causes really bad migraines. When I was working as a barista, I would grind coffee and drink coffee and everything coffee all day. And I remember some days just being there and like having to like sit down on the ground, the dirty ground, because the room was spinning. It felt like someone had hit me with a hammer 10 times over. So I went to a neurologist and they told me that I was allergic and that I should really avoid it, and that I should also avoid MSG and red meats and white products, so like white flour and bleach products and stuff, anything with additives and emulsifiers in it, or anything that's been affected by man and isn't natural is going to hurt me. I think I saw something. Steeler fan, yes. Thursday on Twitch, we will be streaming because Speedstorm, which is a game in the Discord community, will be going free to play for everyone. And once that's free to play, I would like to do Discord game nights in some sense, where I think you can do 8 people and do a couple free, like, personal course rounds, and we can just all hang out. How many dogs do I have? I have 5. So we have Nova, Coda. Nova's female, Coda's male. Sahara. Coda and Sahara are sister and brother. Sahara is female. And then Nova and Coda had babies. So we have female Una and female Chica. Yeah, it's a terrible allergy to have. I don't suggest it. It not only like makes my throat swell a little bit with MSG, but it also just makes my brain swell and doesn't make me have a great day at all. Which sister? Tara? Riley? What was your name? Riley. Ah. That's cool. You spell it the same way, too. She's gonna like that. She hates when people spell her name wrong. Like, actually, like, really hates it. Yeah, Una and Chica, we call them the Spanish twins because they have Spanish names in a sense. They're both Spanish words. And Nova, Coda, Sahara, we all just kind of ended all of their names in A's and followed suit with Una and Chica. Yeah, I can pet my dogs for you. You know, like, she's not gonna like that you put an I there. It's spelled U-N-A. Yeah. So all of their names end in A. So Nova is N-O-V-A. Coda is K-O-D-A. Sahara is S-A-H-A-R-A. Una is U-N-A. And then Chica is C-H-I-C-A. But we call her Chiquita sometimes. Stand up? No. It's either so you can gawk at my height, make fun of my height, or have a weird attraction to my height, predominantly. Or you're looking for just to compare me to some size object. And that's not necessary. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be a part of my community and answer, the commonly asked questions and the not commonly asked questions. Thank you. You're amazing too. So these hoops came from Claire's, actually. Sorry, I'm just reading. Nova Scotia. I call Nova that all the time. When she's in trouble, I go, Nova Scotia. And she actually, it's like her full name in a sense, I guess. And Chiquita is Chiquita Rosaria Laquifa, and then Una is Una Pelona Blanca. Kodak is Coda, and then Sahara, she just gets Psycho and other little nicknames because she's insane. She is absolutely insane. She runs up and down the hallway, around the table, up the stairs, down the stairs, up and down the hallway, around the table, up the stairs, down the stairs. And then she jumps, and then she attacks the other dogs, and then she keeps just playing around. She's insane. Yes, Claire's. So the story behind the hoops. My sister got married, and we went to Florida because I dog sat for them while they went on their honeymoon, but she needed to get chains for their rings. So she went to Claire's, and they were having a sale because she wanted to get the chains, and it was buy one, get two free. So she's like, okay, pick out hoops, or pick out something that you want that's on this same sale. And I was like, okay, and I got these hoops, and I got little bear earrings and stuff. So yeah, Claire's. And we watched these 14-year-old girls get their ears pierced for the first time, and the one cried. She cried. What was the most meaningful compliment I've ever received? I'm proud of you. Do I watch The Voice? I used to. I haven't in years, actually. Yes, I know the stigma they say about hoop earrings. It has nothing to do with it and who I am as a person, and I think it's just a waste of breath in a sense. I'm sorry. That's just... I know you're probably trying to make a joke, but it can be very offensive to a female, because just because we dress a certain way doesn't mean we are a certain way. Thank you. You're very sweet. Do I watch anime? No. I don't mind the storylines of anime. I can't get behind the artistic style. And I'm not against anyone who watches anime. I just don't want to watch it. I'm sorry. I don't also watch a lot of adult cartoons. I don't know. I'm okay with kids' cartoons. They're great. I don't know. I can't get behind anime. It's a weird one for me. Yeah, I was there's just some things that I, unfortunately, can't ever say that I'm like, my sister is a huge anime fan. Huge anime fan. Like, she's a huge fairy tale fan, and she has the keys and stuff, like, so, like, she's a huge anime fan. And I'm just, I can't even sit down and watch it with her. And it's not even about reading subtitles, because I watch shows in other languages. I just can't get behind. I'm just not interested. Do I like The Walking Dead? I actually also hate zombies. So I think zombies are kind of like the dumbest concept. And if we're so afraid of them, we should just burn all the bodies. Like, just deep bury them like bubonic plague style. Or burn all the bodies. I think it's such a strange concept. And I'm like, it would just never happen. Like, realistically. But like, I can get behind apocalypse. I can get behind, viral infection. I can get behind that kind of stuff. I can't get behind zombies. Have I watched The Last Man Standing? I actually haven't. What's it about? Is it good? So claymation style, like Coraline, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think that's so cool. There's so much work that goes into it, so I really like that style. But I think I like that style so much because of how much work goes into it. Tim Allen. That doesn't help. Hi, Tommy. Oh, now that I said your name, we might get a bunch of questions about you, so I'm sorry. But I hope you're doing well. We need to get together soon. It's been a bit. I am getting better at the driving. I am trying. I have yet to drive alone. And I mean, more than a circle. I'm very scared to do it. Have a good night. Oh, Taylor Swift song. I don't know any recent titles. I'm sorry. I haven't listened to her since the Shake It Up phase. I'm a really bad person. I don't like Taylor Swift as much anymore. Do I like werewolves? I'm not against them. I don't actually read a lot of like books or watch a lot of shows to do with werewolves anymore. I think I was more obsessed with vampires and werewolves and the supernatural when I was like 14. So like from 14 to 16, I guess you could say I watched a lot of that. And then like from 16 on, I haven't watched much of it. Do I like video games? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind them. Sometimes they can stress me out. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're horrible. Yeah, she's doing a lot, and that's great for her. I hope she's happy with what she's doing. Yes, Tommy the fireman in the house. Have a great night. I can't wait to see you. I actually told Mark that we have to come see you in person very soon. We need to catch up, and I honestly would like to replay some of this jewelry, so I want to talk about it soon. But I hope you have an amazing night, and say hi to Joel and everyone for me. I appreciate you so much. And I'll tell Riley you said hi again. Video games are great as long as you aren't a 33-year-old male. I think video games are great as long as it's not consuming every part of your life. Like, if it's your career, then yeah, it's going to consume more of your life. But, if it's not, then, go enjoy other things in life. Is my sister gay in real life? So my sister is bisexual. Oh, thank you, Joel. Have a great night as well. My sister is bisexual. And she came out publicly on the show, and it wasn't fake. It wasn't made up for cameras or TV or the show. She is bisexual in real life, and she is in a relationship with a male, which is, something that happens with bisexual people as they date female and male gender. And, yeah. So bisexuality is a thing. It's not just gay or straight. Let's remember that. Oh my god, are you going to want his autograph? Are you going to freak out that Tommy's here or was here? Thank you. I think authenticity is necessary in today's world. Hi. I do want to give a warning that I am going to leave at 8:30. I do have some things to record. I need to get some things sewn. I was going to do hand sewing during this and I got distracted. So just a 15-minute warning. Maybe earlier, if anything, just because, like I said, I do have a lot to do and I didn't do anything during this. What state do I live in? I live in New York. How am I? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good. You want my autograph? Oh, that's sweet. You rock as well. Remember that you're just as amazing. I think if you think someone is amazing, just remember you are even more amazing than that. I actually haven't seen the Barbie movie, but I think that what I've heard about it, it's a great movie for increasing the awareness on the distinct difference between male and female and the way they're treated in the real world. And I think that there is nothing wrong with equality and equity, and I think that everyone deserves to be treated the same, no matter their upbringing differences, beliefs, who they love, or what they do with their lives. It's none of your business at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you should respect them as a human being. You didn't know me before this live, but I'm impressive. Thank you. Thank you. I do try. Yes, the compass is the right direction. The image is just not mirrored. So when I turn around, N-E-S-W. So it is correct. Don't worry. If it wasn't correct, the company that made it would have an issue. Have I gone dancing? Not in a while, no. But we've taken a dance class and I've gone dancing, like in the club and stuff. Next step for going forward with the fashion is getting everything ready for manufacturing, securing the fabric. We may have to do another round of samples now. I'm not absolutely sure if the fabric that I used for the previous samples is available. So we'll see. But yeah, it's getting the materials for manufacturing, getting that security on that fabric, sending it all to my manufacturer, producing 100 pieces, which is 25 of each size. We have 4 sizes. And then putting it on the website and getting it out there to y'all and seeing if it works. Have I seen the movie Elemental? Yes, I have. I think it's such a great movie for people of different cultures that leave their home and, start somewhere new. I think, I know a lot of people that are like firstborn in the country, and that's a very similar experience and feelings that they've had. So I think it's a great movie in that sense. I'm not sure how many cocktails it takes to get me buzzed. On an empty stomach could be 1, 2. But on my 21st birthday, I took like 8 shots. And they say I was screwed, but I remember everything, which means I wasn't screwed. It's when I forget that I was screwed. Have a good night. Yeah, the movie Elemental was cute. It was a cute one. I've never been to LA, but if I do go to LA, I'm definitely hitting the fabric stores. I'm going to hit the fabric stores, and I'm going to get a bunch of fabric shipped to me. I'm going to cut it up, I'm going to box it, and I'm going to ship it to my house. I will do a double check with the partnership with AFLAC for childhood cancer awareness and the other avenues that we've been working. All of the, unfortunately, stuff that I've been talking about has gotten put to the sidelines, so I'll have to re-mention everything. I'm so sorry. You heard me on the radio? That's so cool! What was it about? Was it about AFLAC and, childhood cancer awareness? Because I recently did that. when I ate meat, I actually didn't eat hamburgers or hot dogs. I hate hot dogs. I think they're disgusting. And hamburgers I actually didn't eat until the last year. So from 15 to 16, I ate hamburgers. But other than that, I really didn't like them. I like chicken nuggets and like chicken wings and stuff like that. So when I cut meat, I wasn't cutting a lot. Favorite character in Elemental? Yeah, it's gotta be Ember. I was like, her boy is, he's a crybaby, he's a water but I will say, the little Earth guy that hit on her, that was a kid, he was funny. He was great. Have I visited Mexico? No, but I plan to. I plan to go everywhere, so Mexico is on the plan, and I'm hoping that when I'm in Mexico that I can test my Spanish. No, I would rather have, as a kid, I would eat sausages versus hot dogs because hot dogs were disgusting. Hot dogs are not sausages. I'm sorry, they just aren't. Have I visited California? No, I want to go. I meant to go with my friend, but we ended up going to New Paltz, New York instead. Go to Portugal? Well, I hate to say it. I unfortunately probably would go to Portugal, but I probably wouldn't see you. It seems like there's quite a few people in Portugal, and I am also not looking to romantically meet someone who is so far away. Aw, I'm so sorry your wife has COVID. Definitely tell her hello, and I hope that you get better. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. You keep accomplishing things as well. 9-minute warning. Hello, I hope you're having a great day. You love my hair? Thank you. It's a bad hair day. But like I said, I'm probably gonna get it cut like to here again when I do my Halloween costume. And then after that, I'll be growing it out. I kind of miss having my long hair. I just actually miss, putting it up. And yes, I checked the P.O. box yesterday again, and we got mail, but no package. So I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully it landed into someone's hands who loves it. That's really all that matters. But I know that's very scary. How's life in New York? It's been raining nonstop. Bad hair day is better than no hair day. Yep, that it can be true. What am I going to be for Halloween? So I have 2 costumes. I haven't ordered the one, so I'm not really going to say that one yet because I'm not going to guarantee it. But I'm working on Tiffany from The Bride of Chucky. Southern California? I haven't been to any part of California. All the California talk. Do I make good money? I still live with my parents. What's your definition of good money? And I have a job, but it's like, live the same way that most people in New York live. California is awesome. I've heard it's also not all it's cracked up to be. You're moving to California next year? That's exciting! All is going okay. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, I was like, it's definitely starting to feel like fall in New York. It's been raining nonstop like all week, and it's definitely going to continue. So we'll see. I don't know the brand of sunglasses anyone is wearing, ever. I don't care. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you care, you can look it up on the internet. I don't know the answer. Have I been to Canada? I've been to Canada twice. So once I went when I was 10 and we actually went and like enjoyed Canada. The last time I went to Canada was when the babies, Coda and Sahara, were born and we crossed the border to pick them up. Oh no, you're fine, don't worry. I'm surprised as well, and I'm a little more worried because you're the one that sent it. Once this outfit is out there, if it is successful, I definitely want to work on jackets and stuff, but like, it's gotta be quick, and that means I have to make it, because I have to make my sample first, and then I can take it to my manufacturer. And we're gonna have, 2 more pieces that go with this collection, or this outfit probably. But I definitely want to do like some crop jackets or something. But, I'm probably never going to release with the correct season until I have a huge team to get me on track with that stuff. Mi español no es bueno, lo siento, pero yo aprendo español vía Duolingo y Tomo classes? I can't remember take. I lost it. Lost my thought. As far as the show, I really can't answer much, but I can tell you this, that we are working on continuing the story. No matter what. And you can always follow the YouTube, which is where Tara's wedding and like home footage is and like what's going on with the fashion line and all that stuff. Like, it is continued through YouTube in some sense. We're hoping to get, more what y'all want with like show style, but I can't guarantee that right now. Aw, tell your daughter I say hi. My arm is like really itchy. I can't itch it through my shirt. I do have a moderator. I don't know if they're still here. But yeah. So no matter what I do, no matter what any female seems to do, I could play to it, I could not play to it. No matter what I do, we'll get those comments. We'll get those kind of people in here. We'll get those kind of questions. Just because no matter what, someone's gonna be icky. New tattoos? Not yet. I'm thinking about it. My piercer was in the live earlier, and I'm thinking about doing new piercings and tattoos soon. But it's a thought process with being an actress. Favorite Disney movie? I love Ratatouille, first off. But it's Aladdin or Meet the Robinsons. Aladdin #1, Meet the Robinsons 2. Ratatouille's like top 5 though. Hi Cassidy. 3-minute warning. I'm sorry for anyone who's just joined. Moo. I've been here for a while. Solly, yes. Don't remind me of the cute little stuff, Solly. Ugh. I can't spend the money right now, but I am producing the line. So that's it makes me sad, but it's okay. It's okay. How's it going? It's going okay. I'm a fish, moo. We need to have a chat soon. How's my teeth piercing doing? It's doing good. It's right here. I can take it out and put it in. So this is the size it is. And it's supposed to actually be really tight to the point where I can't take it off. But I had to remove it for a scan. And since then, I just kind of haven't fully tightened it. And I actually don't mind it because it makes it easier to clean. And it makes it easier to, if I want to, when it comes to changing it, to change it. Where is the little... For some reason, I can't find it now. And I'm usually good at doing this blind. I think I found it, but I don't think I have the center area. There we go. Oops, I pulled it out. Sorry for anyone that finds this gross. But yeah, it's back in. Ta-da! Favorite junk food? Chocolate. Scans are fine. I've been cancer-free for a very long time now, thankfully. Migraines are not better, though. Migraines with the daith piercing have gotten a little less, but with the weather and stuff, they're just horrible. Piercings didn't hurt. I got 5 at one time, but as someone who's got a high pain tolerance, I definitely put that warning out there that do not go by what I say. How old am I now? I'm now 24. Yeah, my birthday was June 29th. Have a great rest of your evening as well. I hope you all have an amazing night. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live. I hope that anyone who had questions got them basically answered. Congratulations on being a 2-time leukemia survivor. I am a 1-time brain cancer survivor, so congratulations. That is exciting. I hope that you don't have a reoccurrence. And I hope that you guys all have an amazing night. Stay positive, stay beautiful. Check out the Twitch, check out the YouTube, check out the Linktree to just stay current on anything going on. And I will let you guys know as soon as possible as my line is in manufacturing and ready to drop for you guys if you are interested in seeing it. Have a great day. Bye!